That's right, David, and if you haven't seen this story yet this morning, you need to stop what you're doing and take a look. The images will stun you. Up to 50 people are reportedly showing up to the tent city each week. Many of them have lost their jobs and consequently their homes. NBC's Michael Oakley joins me now.
Any other choice. The shelters in and around the town are absolutely overflowing with people. We understand from authorities that there's some regular middle-class Americans, many of them who had lived from paycheck to paycheck, down on their luck when they lost their job, and then their car, and then their home, having to be
take it from the rich, give it to the poor, take it from the rich, give it to the poor.
I'm the drifter, here to shed light on the truth. The earth's floor is my bed and the sky's my roof. Got medals for valor and honor, survived the worst. When I walk down the street, women hide they purse. Some act like they don't see me, their spiritually blind. I'm a bum scum of the slum, filth and grime. I'm everywhere and nowhere at the same damn time. Can find me in every city from shelter to suit line. Alkies and addicts, nearly half of us vets. Disease, mentally ill, many feel we a threat. Never forget what Mike said, man in the mirror. Let's pick up where he left off and make it more clearer.
You can have a gig, own a car or two, live out in the burbs, real comfortable. You can walk by me and not talk to, but you can't deny me,
cause I'm you.
Unemployment has been so high for so long, and as a result, more than 16 million kids are living in poverty. Most since 1962.
We the minority, we the 99%. Main Street, losing our homes and drowning in debt. We civilians and veterans ignored in the press. We the citizens, the only true Americans left. We the wick 10 of the snap. Medicaid recipients shunned, labeled as low, middle class, ignorant. Some of us be dealing them drugs, and some of us is murderous and just don't give a fuck. With drugs and guns, you supply the cities and towns. In the minute we occupy, you wanna shut us down. Cross seas, you the aggressor, oppressor of life. Army brigade and parading, masquerading as Christ. With your policy, democracy, executive lies. Your views, your beliefs, your suits and ties. If you feeling how I feel, throw your fists in the sky. Scream power to the people, one freedom or die.
You can rig holes, you can build banks, build bombs, drones, guns, battleships, tanks. You can train us and send us off to kill for you, but when the war comes home,
we gon' come for you.
My community and my country, I was deployed to fight the wrong war. My fight is here at home.
Either you break bread or we breaking your
I hate it when dope boys act rude and conceited. Acts his due for spare change and he told me to beat it. My first thought was go upside his head, but I put a tracking device on his beamer instead. Tailed him for weeks, surveilled him, tapped his phone. He spent the night at the trap, I spent the night at his home. I broke in it, showered and shaved, sprayed all his cologne. Appropriated every article of clothing he owned. Broke safe, flush coat, confiscate the cash. Left a note in the safe, wrote, kiss my ass. Kicked holes in his walls, sparked up his fireplace, cozy and warm. Eating shrimps and a flank steak, guzzling his yak. Blowing down his loud, defecating on his mats, urinating on his couch. Telling me to beat it, cocksucker, beat that. Close the damper on the chimney and I moseyed on that.
You can have a house, $1,000 shoes, gold in your mouth, platinum and jewels. Smoke a lot of weed, sip a lot of booze. You can have it all,
and all of it you could lose.
Some of these kinds of people, we will have to execute. I mean, I know that I'm born to do that. I mean, I've known this for years, and that aspect of my life frightened me. But I've grown accustomed to it now. That there are people among us that we will absolutely chop their heads completely from their bodies for the betrayal of black people. male and female. And you will know when this kind of activity is carried out, you will understand that it's justified if we prove against you that you are a traitor against your people. This is why if you're selling dope, you must cut it out. Because this is a traitorous act. This is not a good thing to sell drugs to your people. This is not a good thing. It is not a good thing to have this little young girl here, beautiful little child in front of me, 10 years old, or these beautiful young men with their little hands swollen because of heroin, because some of you love money more than you love the life of your people and the well-being of your people. I'm telling you, and I don't mind broadcasting it, in the future, we will kill you for this. We're not worried about the white man and his law. When we come to that position in time that we have to execute you for selling drugs, then we will carry out the sentence of death on you just like drinking water. And hang your head on a pole in the black community. Televise it. This is how we're going to take care of dope sellers. I'm warning you. Oh, nigga, you talking stuff. No, it must come to pass. Because you're killing yourself and you're killing our people, and it's absolutely unnecessary. These things will be punished. And that kind of law, we're going to call for it ourselves. You are not going to take these little young girls and make them prostitutes. You're just not going to do that. And you don't have to tell me that our little young girls are fine. I know they're fine. But you're going to keep yourself away from these fine little girls, and we're going to let them grow up to be fine. For whoever the man in their life will be, we will not be around plucking them. Serious business now, brother. You don't make whores out of your little dogs. Penalty is death. Rape, death. We ain't asking nobody to deal with you. We're going to deal with you ourselves. You don't rape no black woman. You don't rape no woman, black or white. But you don't rape a woman. But that's a terrible thing. Rape, violating a woman like that, brother, you're not going to live to be repentant. Oh, no, 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 no. You got a bad habit? You just have to rape women? Oh, no. No, you'd be better off feeding the worm.